Hello, everybody. Here we are with our friend Mike Potts. Mike, say hello to the Tour Life audience.
Hey, Tour Life, how are you?
Mike, when I met you years ago, you had a beard, but it was nowhere as long as it is now. What made you decide to go from the average beard of society to letting it grow?
Well, I'd let it grow a few times, and then I would have to do something for work or something, and I would like cut it back to the corporate style beard, you know, the short beard. And finally, this last November, No Shave November, I just kind of decided, you know what, it's me, and I'm just going to do it. I've been with the same place for about 26 years, and I'm just going to let it grow, see what happens. And so I went through No Shave November, and then I went through December beard, and then I went to January and February. And by the time that happened, it was getting longer, and I liked it, and I wasn't really getting any complaints from anybody, so I kept it out there.
What did your family and friends say about it as it was growing longer and longer?
My wife likes it. My wife likes long beard. Some of my kids, they like the shorter beard, but I think it's just me, and it's who I am, and I think it's here to stay.
I always say the number one reason most men don't have beards is their wives don't like it.
Right.
So what, in that situation, so if your wife didn't like it, how would you have felt?
I don't know. That's a tough situation, but it's definitely nothing you want to divide over. So if your wife doesn't like your beard, or doesn't think that's something she likes to see on you, then you don't want to divide over something like that. That's silly. But hopefully that's not the situation you're in. But I do have a friend. His name's Tim, and I've been trying to encourage him to grow out his beard. He's a quadriplegic, and I'm telling him that when you have the beard, you get more sensitivity and more feeling. So I would ask that those that are watching this interview on YouTube to comment down below and encourage Tim to go ahead and grow it out.
Wonderful. Now I see also you letting your mustache grow, and most men with beards trim their mustache. So explain that a little.
Well, that's been a recent thing. Like you say, most people will trim the mustache at the lip line, and they may have a big beard, but then they have a mustache that doesn't go with it. So and there's other groups of people out there that have long beards and very short mustache or no mustache. And really, I want to differentiate myself from those groups. I just want to leave it as natural as possible. And so that's one reason that I hadn't grown out my mustache until maybe a few months ago. I quit trimming up my mustache. So.
Do you ever trim your beard at all?
Not to this point. I haven't.
Okay. And in the old days, presidents used to have beards, and in society, it was looked at as popular people had beards. But in today's society, even though the beard's making some sort of a comeback, most people still look at it as a negative thing. Why do you think that change took place from going to presidents to having beards to really people not looking positive on people with beards?
I really haven't looked at the history of it, so I really don't know. Just from growing up, my dad never grew a beard, and we didn't, there weren't a lot of beards in the church that we were going to or anything like that. But like you say, here over the last few years, it's been more and more accepted, and probably not in all circles, but yet it's not uncommon to at least see short beards around. Now the longer beard may be a little bit different, but I don't know why people are like that. It's a natural thing, and that's the way Yahweh made you to grow. Grow this on your face. Definitely differentiate yourself from a woman. So you're not going to look at me from 100 yards away and wonder if that's a man or a woman. It's pretty obvious.
And what I've noticed since I let my beard grow is other men with long beards, we seem to have a beard brotherhood where we'll always wave to each other or something.
You get the beard nod. Yeah, I noticed that this week as my wife and I the other night when we got here, we were sitting in at the hotel lobby and at the restaurant, and we were right at the edge of the restaurant, and when the men with the beard would walk by, I would get the beard nods.
Yeah, the beard nod.
Brotherhood.
So what else do you want to say about the beard?
It's you just got to be yourself, and you don't. If you want to grow a beard, and there's really nothing to stop you from doing it, and basically all you have to do is quit shaving. See what happens. I would encourage everyone to not only grow a smaller beard, but go ahead and just let it grow out. See what you think. I enjoy it, and I think it's here to stay, including the big mustache. So that's probably even less common than a beard.
Yeah. So tell us, your friends and family, as you were letting your beard grow, what were some of the comments you got?
Well, I work from home, and really I don't see a lot of people. I would get the occasional, ribbing about, Moses or Father Abraham or some stuff like that, but nothing that really bothered me to the point where I was going to shave it off.
What do you think about the recent sensation of Dynasty bringing the popularity of the beard back?
Yeah, and we hadn't really watched that show until about the last year or so, and we started watching that on what is it, Amazon online, because we don't really watch TV, but you can watch those online when you get a chance, and yeah, it's a funny show. It's pretty funny, and they've got just like anything else, it's got good points and bad points, but yeah, they definitely have. I'll get those comments as well about Duck Dynasty or whatever, but yeah.
Can you think of any health aspects to the beard?
Well, for instance, we're not beachgoers for the most part. Well, we're not beachgoers, but we came down to this conference in Jacksonville. So the first day we got here, we drove all night. We got here. We went to the beach, and I didn't have to worry about. I had to stay out of the sun the best that I could because I'm fair skinned to begin with. But I didn't have to worry about my face down in here because it protected me from the sun. So that was a good aspect right there.
Very good. And you were talking about extra feeling when you have a beard. Explain that.
Just, I don't know. I mean, I know I don't know if there's been studies done or not, but I've heard tell of just hair in general, how it can be a woman's intuition or in a man, just more sensitivity, and you can feel, when the wind's blowing, you can tell more things going on, and that's why I was encouraging Tim that, it's kind of an extension of your face, right? You can feel more things, and when you're a quadriplegic, obviously you're concerned about what you can feel because you don't have that much sensitivity elsewhere. So I would just encourage him to give it a shot.
Yeah, and we all want to encourage Tim in the comments below the video.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Potts, looking great in the beard there. So before we end the interview, anything else?
Nope, I can't think of anything else. But I appreciate the opportunity to speak to everybody, and go out there and have a good raw life, right?
All right, thank you.